so lovingly calls Haytown right now.
Okay. That's muted. Fantastic. Let me pull up the notes, what little there are.
Wow. Somebody had too much time on their hands.
So which one of you
You finally
is
looked.
playing music?
Playing music.
I hear music. Sounds like metal.
I definitely can't hear that.
It was Sasquatch.
My wife's watching TV.
He's all good. I couldn't hear it on mine, but I also have the BGM of the game. You're just getting only our chat audio.
Mm-hmm.
So. Let me... Oh, I should tweet really quick. Yeah, spicy sweet chili Dorito beef jerky. I don't know about that.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
Pre-show is live.
The Snugpod has gone live. Aww! Someone listens for us. Start. Hi!
Aw, it's Learn! Hi! Hiya!
I really do need to move around those tentacles. I mean vines. I mean tentacles.
Ah, yes, I love that my phone autocorrects to Sigic now.
Oh my gosh, mine knows how to spell Cyrodiil. It even
Yeah, mine
capitalizes it.
Mine does too. Mine will spell Cyrodiil and like a lot of ESO terms now, which I'm not sure if that's sad or amazing.
Set autocorrect to nerd.
Exactly.
So why are you typing Sigic? What are Sigic up to this time?
I just said Tree Show pre-show's live, and there's 4 of us, 2 weeks in a row? What sort of Sigic nonsense is this?
There's 4 of us too. What? Why is there 4 of us 2 weeks in a row?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I can't forget my tree and blue heart emoji. Okay. http://twitch.tv/snugpodcast. Come join
We're not even
us.
home and I still get Elfike, girl.
Yeah, that's a cute little Alfique. It looks like my Alfique.
This is Montclair.
I love it.
My sister's kitten.
Never, you got a new outfit.
I thought he was afraid of me, but I think we've discovered he's afraid of the AC because he came out of hiding once we turned off the AC for Tree Show pre-show.
Yeah, I've been using this one for a little while, but the other one that when we ran the other day is still on my tank. So when I switch to my tank, it switches to that one.
Oh, are you purring?
Okie dokie. Oops.
I just earned an achievement. I got the kitten that I thought was afraid of me to purr.
Yes. Amazing.
Doesn't a cat purring actually just mean
Yes,
that they want to eat you in your sleep?
No, that's lions.
Oh, lions don't wait till you sleep. They'll eat you when you're wide awake.
Okay. Everything's
I thought you were gonna
sent.
say
Good to go.
cats also purr when they're in distress, which is true.
Let me check audio.
He's called on my device enough at this point that I don't think he's in distress.
I'm pretty sure mine only purr when they're getting what they want. I don't generally hear them purring unless they're like being petted on.
My old cat doesn't purr unless it's just me and him in the house. He's selfish.
Alright, audio's good on my side, so
Woo!
whenever we're ready.
I'm not sure if I'm ever ready anymore.
Well, I mean, that's true, but
Yeah.
whenever we'd like to fumble through a show,
Yeah.
since Sasquatch has limited time.
Yeah, hold on a second.
What did you accomplish? Wait, I'll wait till we start.
Oh boy, I can't wait!
I have. Yep.
Alright, sorry. I was muted so I could tell the kids to not make too much noise because we're recording.
Has
Maybe
anyone
like,
been enjoying some mayhem?
Meh, kid aggro, so it's all good. We all get it.
no, they're probably gonna play. I just tell them not to be super loud. Otherwise, we'll have background noise. Anyway, is everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Lego.
Yep.
Hello, Tamriel. Welcome to A Snugpod Cast. I am never separate. I will be one of your 4, yes, you heard that correctly, 4 hosts 2 weeks in a row. Now that's math, okay? 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 hosts 2 weeks. Yes,
no,
twice.
No math. I'm on vacation.
I will
I
be
don't
one
do
of
math.
your 4 hosts, guiding you along this ESO journey tonight, or whenever you're listening. You heard 2 of the others. One is Gwen the Bard. She's not actually in the Snugpod right now. She's communicating through Psijic portals or something like that. But she is with us. And how are you?
I am good. How are yourself?
I am alive, and that is something to be said, so for now. And the other was Gone Crazy back soon. What's up?
The tentacles? Question mark?
Some of them are well, are they? They're coming down, so
Those are technically up. Well, if they're above you, they're up.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
I mean, other than that,
Yeah,
not much.
They're coming.
There's some Bosmer allergies happening to me, as always. You know, it's that time of year. It
It's
gets
not,
hot and muggy in the Valenwood.
It's not the Argonian next to you, is it?
Nah.
Or the Khajiit, I guess. Speaking of Argonians, that laugh you just heard there was Sasquatch, who's with us again 2 weeks in a row. This is nice. So, how are you, bud?
Good. Good.
Awesome.
I'm playing a lot lately.
I saw you're like level 48 on your Arcanist.
Mm-hmm.
Is it one of those, yeah, R can do this?
Okay, now who's got the bad dad jokes?
Yeah.
I
Well,
love it. It makes me so happy.
All right. Well, I'll just start where we ended right there. What have you been up to, Sasquatch? Tell us a little bit about your journeys.
Just been leveling this character, my Arcanist, trying to get to 50. Sorry if you hear my daughter crying in the background. Uh, and I've just been going through Necrom, doing the map completion, doing all the side quests, and exploring, doing dungeons, or the public dungeons, and delves, and a little bit of everything. So I got all my bars filled up on the map. So there's just some. You go to the zone guide. There's a few more things I got to do to get. Did you guys know you get a mount for the map? Like there's an achievement with a mount.
Heck yeah!
They did say something about that.
Someone mentioned that. It's not like it was a big deal during an announcement or anything, but yeah.
Yeah, so
And then you'll be able to buy the sweet, sweet house that's on the docks in Necrom. I was just there today.
Oh, really? I haven't looked at that yet.
Oh man, it's stunning.
Yeah. So I got the map done. Got a bunch of achievements, but I got to do the 3 more achievements. The antiquarian, so getting the I think it's the mythics that you got to get for that achievement.
Oh, some of those mythics look so good.
I haven't even looked at them yet.
I haven't either, but someone posted one of them. I wasn't gonna even care about getting them, but now I have to.
The necklace is like OP for Arcanists, apparently.
I meant
Really?
the book.
But that as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just got to do the antiquities, the Master Angler, and the Necrom Stalwart Protector, which is doing the dailies. So, once I get that, then I'll get that mount. But other than that, I finished up that map. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Crazy, what about you?
I have been spending a lot of time accidentally RPing in game, I guess.
How'd you accidentally RP? Please explain this to me.
Well, I think what happened was her controller had some of the sweet spicy chili Dorito beef jerky like stuck in the stick, so she couldn't actually press it far enough to run. So she's just been RP walking everywhere.
Yeah, that's it. No, actually, I have been working on the lore lesson for Lore Seekers ESO, which is tomorrow. And I'm still not done, but that's okay. I'll finish after the show. But yeah, so yesterday in Necrom, I was like, oh, it'll be fun to have some ambience while I'm writing and like listen to the sounds and the music and all of that stuff. So I found this really high place up in the city where you can look down over all the guild traders, and I managed to jump to it, and it's like on top of the dome of one of the buildings. And I watched, after I did that, then I sat down and started reading a book. Like I used the new emotes that we got. It's like Sit Scholar or whatever. And I watched as people tried to make the jump over and over again to get to me because they were trying to figure out how I got there, and it was quite comical. So I'm just like sitting writing my lore lesson and watching people like jump off of buildings trying to figure out how I got up there. Eventually people gave up. It was really funny.
Did nobody make it?
Nobody made it. Nobody has made it. I was like jokingly thinking to myself, maybe I should do this as like a challenge and like offer someone a certain amount of gold if they can get up here.
Well, you probably could have done that.
Yeah, but yeah, so I sat up there for a while, and then I found a way to get even higher, which was silly and accidental today when I was writing. So I hung out up there for an hour and a half or so, and then I also found some different places, and I've just been kind of like making my rounds, sitting down and reading in different places where I wanted the ambience while I was writing.
Were you listening to Creed?
No. Listening to Creed.
You know, can you take me higher?
Yeah, really. Maybe those people that were trying to make the jumps, but I powered through the first quest for Necrum because I wanted it for some lore info for the lesson. But other than that, I really haven't been able to play the game too much. You know, I've just kind of been logged in sitting there. I did manage to get 2 days of tickets for our second Mid-Year Mayhem that's currently happening, but I've basically only been preloading those quests. I haven't done any actual, like, Mayhem participation, which makes me lay sad, but that's okay. Other than that, I still haven't made an Arcanist on PlayStation because I haven't had time, and that makes me cry.
Are you enjoying the Arcanist? Is that why it makes you cry?
It is, yeah, because on my PC account, I really liked the play of that, and I think it could be really, really fun to run some content with you all as an Arcanist, and I think it would be super fun. So.
Well, if you don't get around to it before I eventually get it, then we'll just make ours at the same time, and we can be level 1 noobs being carried.
Perfect.
Are all three of you going to be Arcanists from here on out, and I'm just going to be running around as a little warden going, mushroom!
No, I absolutely
you're just like,
will.
Fuck me.
I will not abandon my Nightblade, but I definitely will use my Arcanist for fun on the side.
I would have to absolutely love the way it plays. You cut out. What was that?
Our Sigic thing there cut out for a second.
What? I'm right here. I'm right here.
Now we
hey,
hear
listen. Okay.
I gotta say,
you hear that.
the Arcanist Ultimate is absolute murder in Battlegrounds.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
Because it chases you. And it's OP, so it just melts you. So you can only tell the people that are really good at Battlegrounds are just leveling a character are the only ones that actually survive it.
Oh, jeez.
That'll change once you get past 50 too, probably.
Yeah, but yeah, right now Battlegrounds under 50 is like 75% Arcanists.
I was gonna say it's probably wild. There's just green everywhere. It just looks like a disco.
Panic.
Yes.
That would be definitely a panicked disco with all those laser beams. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, so speaking of Sigic stuff, which we weren't speaking of, but, you know, Gwen's talking to us through a Sigic thing or whatever. What have you been up to, Gwen?
What have I not been up to? I not
Cry. It's okay. Keep talking. You'll come back. Maybe.
I walked through. Should take shots. Like it was chaotic. It was like herding cats. Let me tell you. I'm glad I didn't do it. I didn't agree to stream myself. Someone else did.
I'm gonna assume that was for the parade, because you cut out a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Switch over to mine. Yeah, it was like herding cats. I'm glad I didn't agree to personally do it. Another streamer did, and I am grateful they agreed to, because so between IRL aggro at the moment of when we were able to do it and everything, there was some danger messing with this, let me tell you. But that it was also still fun, and then I helped with the fundraising. We met our goal. That was fun. So now I'm gonna end up having to bake sweet rolls on stream, which I am gonna coincidentally end up getting my sister's help once I am over in Europe, because I don't know how to measure and bake and do things over in the Celsius stuff and things. So I'm gonna need her help. So you guys get to see my sister. She's gonna help me bake some sweet rolls.
That's so exciting.
It's gonna be at least one giant rainbow sweet roll, because so remember when I showed, at least you guys, right? It's not our Snugpod crew here. I sent you that photo of when my sister made the giant frosted bundt cake and inadvertently made a sweet roll.
Yep, I remember that.
That's the pan we're using, except it's gonna be a rainbow. So that will be fun. And then I won 1,000,000 gold on PC, which my backpack and bank space are very grateful, because now they are maxed out, and
Whoop, whoop.
now I have space, which is great. And what else did I put in my notes?
Cosplay.
Oh,
How's
yeah.
that going?
We don't talk about cosplay.
Oh boy.
Did you nickname it Bruno?
Oh my gosh. We don't talk about cosplay. It's going. It is honestly still up in the air if it will be complete or not. I've been learning a lot of new things, and we've been having a lot of machine issues, unfortunately. So there's that. But I have 2 more days, and it's so close. I can feel it. But the machine issues are very real. So, well, we'll see. I really hope it works out, but we'll see. So that's where we're at on that. But once it is done, I will post photos if I do manage to complete it in time.
Hooray.
And now you are caught up.
Well, as for my tantalizing news regarding ESO, you're so excited to hear.
Yes. What did you accomplish?
It's really nothing big. It was kind of more of a joke that I put it that way, but I had the Allied Chandelier antiquity, or whatever that's called, the eight star chandelier, whatever. Anyway, I had one of those hanging out that was probably 10 to 15 days from expiration. I was like, well, let me go ahead and get that. And I forgot to have Bastion out when I did the scrying, but I got Miri out to do the excavation. And upon completing the excavation and getting my second of those in Grahtwood, I noticed I had a little quest marker over Miri's head.
Yay!
So I'm now at friendly status with Miri, and I can do the next part of her quest, which I find to be a little weird, because I'm pretty sure I've spent more time with Ember, and I have not unlocked that yet.
It might just be that you're not doing all of the things that get Ember's XP up quickly.
Well,
like maybe you've had her for more hours, but not...
I have stolen things with her, and pick up the runestones and kill wolves, and the only thing I really do with Miri is when I'm doing antiquities. So...
Did they...
No.
I feel like they sped up the process of whatever you call it.
Like gaining XP for them?
No, the
rapport?
getting to like you. Rapport. Because I've just before the show unlocked the second quest with Sharp as Night.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah, well, the first one unlocked, and I was like, wow, that was really quick. And then, yeah, I just unlocked the second one, and and I feel like there's just a lot of things that are giving you rapport. So I don't know if it's just convenient where the stuff I've been doing has been getting rapport, or if they just added more things to make it a little quicker.
I don't know.
Like, every time I log in, I gain rapport. And then
Okay, so Sharp as Night
he likes
Necron.
water, and yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And then I don't know if this was there originally, but is there like 2 levels of rapport gain? Because like the notification in the corner is like green with a little heart, but then there's one that's green background, and then it's yellow with like a bunch of little hearts on it, and like you gain more rapport for it.
Interesting. I don't have either of the new companions, so I'll have to look at that.
Because, yeah, when I do the dailies in Necrom with him, it like came up yellow, like the little yellow icon, and I was like, what is that? And so I think you get more rapport for doing certain things.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Very, very cool.
No, I'm curious. I was gonna see if I could find anything about that, but also maybe it's possible that they unlock at different points.
Maybe.
Oh, not
Yeah,
sure.
maybe I haven't actually looked at
I mean, if you
where
look at
that
the
bar
actions
is.
that give Sharp positive rapport, there's a lot. Like,
Ooh, I'm
returning companion quests, that's 500. Daily boss or Ashlander quests in Vardenfell, those are each 125. Monster trophies are plus 10. Going by a history plus 10. Talking to Maik plus 10. Eating plus
Talking to
5.
Maik, the liar?
Oh yeah, that's like he likes when you eat. He likes
Yeah.
water. So if you like collect water
Is
or
Maik actually in the world?
fishing.
Yeah, dude, there's an achievement for
Mm-hmm.
that if you find Maik in all of his locations.
Okay. I wonder
Yeah,
if you.
I could see.
I wonder if that
Go
would
ahead.
work if you go talk to him in my house.
No, I think it's just in the
Probably
world.
not.
Okay.
Because your companion wouldn't be out in your house.
Oh, this is true. Yeah.
But yeah, if you actually look at what gains him rapport, pretty much just having him out would be like
Uh-huh.
a fast track. It's like harvesting, fishing, using a soul gem, recharging your weapon,
Yeah,
repairing your
repair
gear,
gear, heavy
killing a
sacks.
ghost, killing a fabricant, catching a fish, finding a sack, finding a treasure map, crafting a poison, eating a meal. Yeah, the list goes on and on. And then the
Oh,
negative
he doesn't like
reports.
fashion.
Yeah, he doesn't like fashion.
So, what, using an outfit station?
Yep.
Correct.
That's funny. He's like, why are you wasting your time with that or something?
Oh, here's one. Destroying an item. It says you could have sold that, you know.
Oh.
Hmm.
He also doesn't like if your gear breaks, apparently.
So don't
Or
deconstruct with him around.
interesting.
pickpocketing bakers.
Why would you
Bakers.
Ooh,
talk
minus-
to beggars in the first place?
Minus 10, pay a bounty to a guard.
Wow. Yeah, Sharp is cool. I like him. I want to get him.
Yeah. He's my favorite so far.
So, I guess moving on. Because I was actually just thinking about this. You've got in the news, unless you guys have anything else before we get into that. Anybody?
Nothing from me.
Okay. So ESO is on sale right now on Steam.
It sure is.
Now, is that just like the base game or previous versions, or is that even Necron 2?
I'm actually looking right now because I don't know. I just saw that it was on sale in they've tweeted about it the other day. It looks like standard edition is what is on sale. Oh no, I got logged out. I didn't move.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. Broadcasting mic only because you entered a blocked scene. 1 second. Thank goodness for PS5 load times.
TikTok.
Yep. Don't worry, I'm coming back. Yeah, it looks like currently the Necrom upgrade is still $40.
Okay.
And the standard edition is on sale from $20 for $6. So it's a significant amount.
So if you
of-
haven't played ESO, or you want to try to convince someone else to try ESO, it's only $6.
And is it only on stale? Only on stale. Yes, it's.
Is it only on sale?
Is it only on sale on Steam? That's where my stuff came from. I was going to
No,
say Steam.
it is also on sale through the Elder Scrolls website. So you can purchase it for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, anything through the Elder Scrolls
So would
website.
that be just physical versions then?
No, that's digital.
Yeah.
So you sign into your Elder Scrolls, you would make an Elder Scrolls account that matches your PlayStation account, link the two together, and then purchase it online for PlayStation, and then you'd be able to download it, I believe.
Okay, I didn't know how digital stuff works going to the store.
Yeah, I mean,
usually it just links you to the store. I thought when you did that, it would just take you to the PlayStation store.
I think it typically does, but all of my upgrades that I have purchased, I've been able to I can see them on my account when I sign in. And I think you can push them, but let's check it out. Hold on one second. I'm back in the Snugpod. Let me have a sit here. Oh, facing the wrong way.
You done jumping on my head?
Sorry. This one stool. I'm too fast. There we go. Okay. Let's take a peek here real quick.
I was just looking, but because I already own the base game, it won't show me what the price is in the store. So I was curious if the PlayStation Store had it discounted as well.
Oh yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, I bet it won't show. It probably won't show on stream because it will. Wait, I'm an idiot. I can do this on my phone. You can look via the PS app.
But if you already own it, it won't show you the price. It'll say purchased.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was just doing. Well, anyway, I don't want to get too hung up on that, but ESO is on sale at the very least on Steam and through the store, so you have a method to get it. So yeah, if you haven't played it, you said that it's $6, right?
Yep, for the base game currently it looks like it's $6.
And so no, base game includes everything up to Morrowind now?
Through Morrowind, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Through Morrowind.
I get confused because any edition of the game above that includes everything. Like whatever the current one is will also include all previous ones. But base game is up through Morrowind. Okay.
No, let's not say through Morrowind. Let's say base game and Morrowind. Morrowind is now part of base game. Because Dark Brotherhood and Wrathgar and everything are still separate, and those came before Morrowind.
Yeah, they're not included in that.
Yeah, so that
but
goes...
Imperial City's included now.
Yes, Imperial City is now base game.
Yeah. So, and you said it was $6?
$6.
Yeah. So
just
$6.
Skip a fancy coffee for a day, and you can have ESO.
Yeah, $6. And you know, if you don't like it, it's $6. You haven't really lost much. But if you do like it, $6 got you.
Well, if you're listening to this podcast, you probably already like and play ESO.
Sure. But I'm just saying the investment cost is pretty low right now for those maybe that haven't tried it out yet. And if you do end up liking it, then $6 just bought you hundreds of hours of content.
Mm-hmm.
So,
or if you have a friend that you're trying to convince to get it, buy them the $6 version.
I
because
figured
then
out.
It's cheap.
I figured out how I'm gonna get my sister attached to ESO. Do you want to hear my plan? Since we're talking about getting new players into ESO.
Go for it.
I do.
So I'm gonna have her play a sorcerer, right? Because sorcerers have pets, and she gets attached to pets. And then I was thinking about having her play through like Somerset or the new chapter, but the real smart move for me is to have her play through Elsewhere, because she loves cats.
Meow.
She will love the little elfique.
She can even,
and that's how that's how we're gonna see if I can manage to get her attached.
She
to
can
ESO.
even create one.
Oh my gosh, you want to hear what she said to me? It was great. It was great. She's like, "Oh, we're going to that Skyrim event. Should I play Skyrim first? Is it on the Switch?" And I'm like,
Oh,
Skyrim
boy.
is in the 4th era. This takes place in the 2nd era. What? I don't know what that means. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Let me teach you here.
You will soon.
Just think of it like centuries. 1900s
Yeah.
come before 2000s.
Yeah.
So, that's a little side quest that I'm going to be working on over the next couple of weeks, and I will keep you updated on how it goes.
Well, there you go.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm considering when I get around to picking Necrom up. Speaking of side quest and tying it to your real life stuff, which is maybe not technically real life because it's still game world, but I'm considering creating my Arcanist as a extra life character, so I have plans for
So it'll be an extra Arcanist?
It will have a name that might point people in that direction.
Arcan Extras? Okay.
But anyway, that might be a side quest for me at some point, but I gotta get done. I gotta be able to manage the main quest of life first. And yeah. Oh, I got booted. Hold on.
Fine.
Yeah. And
Super fun.
Alright, well, I should be coming back
Well,
now.
while we're waiting on you, did anybody look at the rewards for this month?
There's a crown.
Yeah, there's 2 crown crates. The, oh gosh, what are they? I've already forgotten. Are those Atronach? Is that right? Flame
Yeah.
touch?
Flame Acronaut crates.
Yeah. So you get 2 of those, but there's also, right? What were you saying, Gwen? I'm sorry. Oh no. Robot Gwen.
I have everything set right.
I know. It's probably just signal comes
These
and
dang
goes. It's
Stygic
okay.
portals.
Yeah. Darn that.
Yeah.
Dwemer constructs are
Unreliable.
interfering.
Yeah.
The writing speed will be helpful for Arcanists.
That's what I was just gonna
new
say.
characters.
There's 4 riding speed that are gonna be immensely helpful for new characters. And honestly, I know people are probably like, really? 20,000 gold? But that can actually, like, buy you a bag upgrade. Like, that can...
Do you know how many plants I can get with 20,000 gold?
Exactly!
Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying.
3 to 5.
Yeah, guess it depends.
A lot.
I got
If you get the big fancy fluff flowers.
Yeah, and the XP scrolls will be nice too, just because,
Yeah.
again, if you're leveling a new character, like, I think that they actually were trying to be a little thoughtful with this month because of everybody finally having access to the new class and whatever. I love that the content, like the title, is Avoid Alakir by using an XP scroll.
That's funny.
Oh,
my
that's
gosh,
amazing.
are you serious?
Yep, that's what it says
Love
under the
it.
picture, which is amazing.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Or carry your XP scroll to Alakir.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what's actually
honestly,
going to happen.
That's what actually happens. People take the XP scrolls to Alakir and get crazy. But
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I got 200,000 gold last month.
Ooh.
I logged in on my wife's account that she doesn't use. and,
I thought about
Incredible.
and I
that.
sent myself 100,000 gold.
That's amazing.
I think I have.
That is amazing.
I believe there's 4 accounts on my PlayStation now. So.
Well, get to
yeah,
it.
yeah, worth it on the months when you get 100,000 gold.
Worth it. Maybe I'll finally convince my husband to make an account too. There we go, and I'll just start logging in on his. Wow, we're sick individuals.
My husband.
Well,
Bless. Bless.
well, yeah, if they already have a PlayStation account, I think they get a free can play base game free.
Oh,
Yes.
see?
I
Done.
think, yeah. So
Yeah.
if they have the PlayStation account, then you just log in on from their
They can
account.
play the base game, or they can play should be able to play anything that you've purchased through the store, not through crowns. So if you've purchased, if you bought any of the DLC with crowns, I don't think they'd have access to that. But I would think if you had a certain edition of the game, you should be able to play that.
No, they can't. They can't.
Really?
It's just base game. Yeah.
That stuff's tied to your PSN account, though. I thought, like, it shows that you own that version of the game.
Yeah.
Well, that's messed up. Anyway.
That looks nice. Anyway, we have a Crown Store showcase, don't we?
We sure
Where we're talking
do.
about crates and stuff.
Heck yeah.
Alright, so if you want the Spellfoyan painting, we're going to start with this. If you want the Spellfoyan painting, you better be watching this and logging in right now if you don't already have it, because it's at... Oh, wait, never mind. It's till August 3rd. We got time. Why did I... This was only 4 days long. We got time. I had it
Yay,
July 3rd.
time!
But the
Yeah,
painting is pretty. I recommend it if you have ESO Plus.
Hmm.
I do appreciate that they're doing more free paintings because they're big, they're pretty, they're nice, they're scenic, and they take up space off the wall.
Heck yeah. You know what else is in here that was kind of highly anticipated? Those new, like...
We'll get there.
Okay. Well, how about the frosty pet that's right at the beginning?
I was gonna say, hey, listen! Look at the next thing!
It's a frosty Nixad. It's an ice Nixad. It's actually pretty cool looking.
There's some debate among the naturalists as to whether the ice Nixad is a separate whether it hibernates during the months, or whether it's just a ordinary Nixad that sometimes stays all year round.
Oh, you were a super robot, but we heard most of it.
Okay.
It's
You
so,
guys can talk.
it makes me so sad because you go, okay, and it's like perfectly clear, and then you'll start reading something and we'll hear like the first few words and then it'll robot out, and then you come back and then it robots out. I'm gonna go to Artaeum.
I'll let you sprig it into action on this next one.
Okay.
So
there's
that, no, we might want to be
You
careful.
see-
We don't want to get accused of trying to take the name Robot Radio or anything like that.
Don't worry. Gwen and I have
Bow out
met
on
robots.
the-
Gwen and I have
I'm
met
gonna go to-
robots. He's very nice. He would know that we weren't trying to steal his information.
Yeah. Gonna go to Artaeum and file a complaint.
Yeah, me too. Get it together. So the next one is the Sylvan Spriggan. Is this different than the previous Spriggan morph, or is this the one? Has this one returned? Because remember we had that
This
Spriggan
is the
morph.
returning one.
Okay, that's what I thought. This is the one that came out
Yeah,
like during
'cause it's the green
Galen
one.
or High Isle or whatever previously. But it looks really cool. It's super fun. Then we've got some like adornments, markings sort of situation here. There's some hair.
The casual
There.
rascal.
There are, ooh, I like these. The Oasis eyes. They are like this greenish cat eye kind of. But they can be
More like
used
a
on,
snake eye.
yeah, like a snake eye. They can be used on multiple races, of course, but they're really, really fun looking. Crafting motifs, we have the Blessed Inheritor. Very Vardenfell, very... I don't know how to explain it. Very Vardenfell. Yeah. It says, but by my visions through the blessed stone, I have seen us on the day of her return. She will know us by the adornments that protect us against the scourge. Oh, this is the motif that comes from Balsunar. This is the one that has the chance to drop from the matriarch at the end. So I guess you can buy the entire thing in the Crown Store now, if you would like. Then there is everyone's favorite style because their staves clip through the hat, the Teshi style. Didn't you have this one for a while, Never, and you took it off because of that?
Well,
Or am I thinking of someone else?
I had the that
the outfit.
fisherman costume
Yeah.
or whatever that has a hat like that.
Mm.
But so it wasn't. It was more of a like loose fitting cloth or whatever with a hat, big old wide hat like that. But yeah, it does clip through. I like I actually like the weapon and armor style on that because it's got at least that heavier armor because it's got a bit of a samurai vibe,
Yeah.
which I'm kind of a bit of a samurai fan. Grew up watching samurai movies, and so I kind of dig that.
So I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
we've done
really
this before, but could we all pronounce the style?
No.
Teshi.
Tsaeski. Tsaeski.
Saeski? Or Saesi? Saesi.
Sassy. Sassy.
Saucy. Saucy style.
Sassy.
Saucy style.
Sassy style.
It's the saucy style.
It would be sassy.
All right, Zenki, if you're listening, send us the phonetics of that, okay?
Please. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
Making notes. I'm writing this down in my Sigic journal to ask later. How do I
Okay.
pronounce this?
There you go. Other outfit styles, we have our usual, like, Daedric artifact. We have Vermina's replica of the Skull of Corruption. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's all I'll say. We
And
also
What?
have... Exactly. We also have the Earth Gore Arms Pack, which is... this is the one that... someone else was mentioning it to me the other day. I don't remember if it was one of you or not, but someone's like, I feel like this is always in the store. And I thought about it, and I'm like, no, I don't think it is. I think there's just a lot of fire motifs or lava motifs that we have in the game.
you're thinking of the Flame Atronach actual, like, dummy.
Yeah,
'Cause that's why you think this is always in the store, because you're thinking of the target dummy, which this is presented like the target dummy because it's the same thing. It's just the
Right.
arms pack, not the dummy.
right. And yeah, and I didn't think that. It was just someone else mentioned it, so I was like, oh, I mean, I don't think so, but sure. So, but yeah, it doesn't actually show the arms pack here. It just shows the Earth Gore, like, dummy, like Gwen was mentioning, but I'll take a peek at those again for funsies. Why not? Apparently having the achievement Tempered Tantrum increases the drop chance for this. If you get
What?
the
I don't
matching...
believe you.
Yeah, no, it says the matching mask page will have a small chance to drop from the eponymous boss Earthgore Amalgam found in Veteran Bloodroot Forge. The matching shoulder page can be purchased from Urgalag for 50 undotted keys or has a chance of dropping from the mystery coffer for 1 key. Having the achievement Tempered Tantrum increases the drop chances of both items.
How do we get the achievement Tempered Tantrum?
Well, let's find out really quick.
Googling now.
Oh, hard mode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hard
it
modes.
disables synergies.
Hard modes increase your chances on those things anyway, don't they?
Yeah.
So you have to get one clear first, and then you basically will get an extra bonus.
Well, I think it's saying that the achievement increases the chance of it dropping from the coffer.
Well, that's cool.
Either way, we're doing a hard mode. Got it. Okay. Moving on. Ready to start.
Bloodroot Forge on hard mode is a lot of lava.
You're not gonna talk me out of this. Nice try.
Okay. Fine. Other wardrobe things, there's the Elder Council tunic and sash. Very, imperial. Kind of frou-frou. But, yeah. still looks nice. Cira Gentry's town gown. This is
If
like
you
a
want to look
Cira.
like the Little Mermaid who walked out straight out of the ocean before finding real clothes, there you go.
It's actually true. It does look a lot like that. It kind of looks like a white toga or a sheet. Wow, really funny.
It's
I didn't
tailored
even
from the
notice that
sheerest
until you.
linen, so.
Yeah. Whether you're dining, dancing, or shopping, or just showing off, this is for you. A Wayrest suede doublet. That one looks kind of like every NPC's outfit in Wayrest. That's pretty much the best way to describe that one. And then you have the fancy Kinlord's Alinor attire. That was my best Cash impression. Even if you're not a Kinlord, every high elf is a noble at heart and wants something in his wardrobe suitable for attendance in Alinor's royal palace. This majestic elven ensemble is just the thing. That was my snooty high elf voice.
Now give us your best smolder.
Over the audio waves.
Yep. Hey,
Oh,
hey, your
man.
thing's coming back.
Oh my gosh, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Except, honestly, I'm not sure what I have left to get out of there.
Didn't you want the wolf on PC too, or do you already have it?
I have it in both places because I have a sickness. So I have the Wild Hunt stuff on both platforms because last time my crowns had flipped over for my subscription, so I had enough and I just went wild and bought crates. But yay, I'm so excited. Wild Hunt related items. I love that. There's still things I don't have. Like I don't have some of the polymorphs and stuff, so I'll probably buy a round again just for funsies.
I want a wild hunt bar so bad.
Oh my gosh, they're so cool.
Yeah.
They are so cool.
I just need at least one guar on PC. I'm sick of riding in not guars. So I am enjoying my dwarven spider mount.
I need a better guar. I've got a few, but not one I
have
like.
that really cool blue stripy one, and then I have the
glowgill.
The glowgill, yeah. But the favorite guar that I have is I have that one that's the like the starry guar, the one that's the
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got the pretty guar.
Mm-hmm.
Jealous.
Yeah.
I wanted the one
Yeah.
that was like the red and blue.
Ooh, that one is cool. I like
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
that
the
one's
bright
pretty
throat?
cool.
Is
Bright
that the
Yeah,
bright
I
throat
think so.
style?
I think it's
Yeah.
bright throat. Yeah.
I got the Frostbane guar is my favorite.
Ooh, frosty boy.
Yep.
Moving on to furniture, you can't say this one 3 times fast, otherwise you will absolutely say a bad word.
Hold on, before we jump over. It hints that we're going to be getting a Zeal Zenithar event soon.
Does it?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right. I didn't see that. Single event tickets will be available on all platforms for a limited time during the Zeal of Zenithar. Yay! Hooray! I forgot about that. That was actually on. That was on PTS. I forgot about that.
Will that be when we actually get the next morphable thing, or will that still be the skin?
I think this event you can get all the pieces for the skin. No?
I'm not sure. I went and looked and saw that the skin was still the thing you could get, and I was like, not interested. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to. I haven't actually been to the impresario yet during this mayhem, so maybe we can report back on that
Okay.
at some other point.
I went and looked, but I didn't even think to look to see if all the pieces were available. I was just like, yep, skin, no, I'm good. That's not for me. So, there you go again.
Not be to be
Oh,
skinned.
dang nabbit. Wow, I'm doing terrible at this tonight. It's because I'm getting super distracted by looking at things in the crown store.
It's all good stuff. After,
It's all-
like, the
yeah.
one- this one's actually all fun.
I agree. The next thing is the thing that I said I was scared it would make one of us say a bad word. Apocryphal shifting sculpture. Watch mesmerized.
Go ahead.
No, you do it.
Watch
We can-
mesmerized as a sculpture from Apocrypha shifts and morphs languidly. Perfect for those times when you just need to stare at something while organizing your thoughts.
Ooh,
Watch mesmerized. Go ahead. We can. Watch mesmerized as a sculpture from Apocrypha shifts and morphs languidly. Perfect for those times when you just need to stare at something while organizing your thoughts. It will be available on all platforms from July 13th to July 27th.
Yeah, I want to see what
Fancy.
that actually looks like.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Hail Sithis! Alright. I just scared the Elfique in this room by screaming Hail Sithis. Anyway, side note.
Wow.
Bloods drop on Blade's edge. Before you, nothing. Behind you, the void. Catalyst, agitator, many-fanged maw. Anyway, the Sithis Dreadfather statue will be available in the Crown Store on all platforms for a limited time from July 13th to July 27th. Why are we getting all these Dark Brotherhood-based things and things right now?
I'm telling you, Gwen, it's because you brought it up in Vegas, remember?
I mean, I'm grateful.
Isn't Sithis, like, that's like heavily Argonian too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also. Yeah, that's a cool statue.
It's massive.
Yeah.
And I think, can't you change the color of the flames? remember
Yeah,
correctly.
it has different settings, so you can change what's going on in his hands.
Ah, yes, that's right, that's right. There's also the Deeproot Dirge music box coming back. This music box, if you have not seen the animation as well as listened to it, is quite beautiful. I might pick it up this time around. We'll see. Same with the one below it, the Enigmas of the Elder Way. That one is a Sigic one. We should have had that here. Then we could have talked to you probably properly.
Enhance the signal.
Yeah,
This is
it would
what
help.
I get for not having the auger here.
It's like a Wi-Fi booster if you've got this in your Snugpod, I think. But it's a music box arrangement of Enigmas of the Elder Way, which is quite cool sounding as well. And Ancestor King Oriel's statue. This one is crazy too. You can make it do like eyes or sunbeams or a combination of all of them. Because
it also does fancy things.
yeah, this one does fancy things. It's the Aldmer King, and his avian companion.
Ooh, look what's coming up next!
I almost
Go
bought
ahead,
that
go for it.
statue last time, but I couldn't do it. But it is really cool. Anyway, go on.
Hey, do you need another Dark Brotherhood sanctuary? Because we get the erstwhile sanctuary will be in the Crown Store again from July 13th to the July 27th. If you need a deep, creepy cave over in the Gold Coast.
So cool.
Built into the foundations of Kvatch itself, this ancient complex was abandoned by the Dark Brotherhood after a subterranean collapse tumbled one wall of the Speaker's bedchamber into a massive natural cave.
Do they still sleep there? Because that's creepy.
No, it was abandoned, which is probably why we have the other current active sanctuary over in the Gold Coast.
Indeed.
Have you ever slept in a cave?
Actually, yes.
Same. Yeah. It's fun times. It's very dark.
Mm-hmm. And creepily quiet, depending upon where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Other thing that people will be excited about coming back. Sorry, Gwen, what was
more ridiculous giant houses that we have no idea what to do with.
Mine is so full of things and trees and everything. Grand Sigic Villa. Yeah, that's coming back.
I'm glad people are excited for this. But it is definitely pointed out as one of those houses that's so large, most people don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I actually finally just blocked off a portion of it because I was like starting to throw things in there and I'm like, I'd rather put stuff out here in the main hall. So I finally blocked off one of the doors that goes to the upstairs rooms because I was like, no, I'm not going to use them.
Some people block off the house altogether.
Look who's back! Have you guys gotten a chance to quest around with Irithel yet?
I love her.
Isn't she so sweet? I hope she meets her goal and becomes famous.
Me too.
Arethiel's quest to become Lady
cutie.
Twilight, Tamriel's greatest thief, brought her to your door until her teacher seeks the dark finds her again. and she is going to be the current back. She has been here before. Is a house guest that you can get from the 13th to the 20th of July.
She's so fun. I love her. This one, I don't recall if this one is a returner as well. Relic Apprentice
think so.
Marafar? I think this is new.
This is a new house guest.
She does Daedric studies.
Daedric studies Sijic. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. She assists Artaeum's Relic Master. That sounds crazy. Okay, I finally got to the thing that I almost spoiled earlier that you yelled at me about.
All right. You can do it now. You go for it. Have your fun.
It's okay, I don't have to, but
No,
does
do
anybody
it.
else want to do it? You want me to do it?
Do it.
Okay. There's 2 new assistants. There's a Hoarfrost.
Some in the news. Ha.
Yeah. There's a Hoarfrost one and there's a Pyroclast one. So fun. Okay, sorry, were you going to read it? Go ahead.
No, I
Or
was
not.
just making a joke. I was saying some of the news because they look like summons.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, so one is going to be a goods trader. That's the Cold Flame one. And then the Pyroclast one is like the banker. So the one's the merchant and the one's the banker. And boy, they look super cool.
These
Those
would
both-
be really good for a magic user, specifically a
Yeah.
sorcerer, because you're already summoning Daedra anyway. Why not have your assistants be Daedra?
Yeah, it's really cool. They're available starting on the 6th, which is exciting.
Is there an end date on those, or are they just starting the
Nope.
6th?
It just says in the Crown Store on all platforms starting on July 6th.
Nice.
Probably permanent additions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think those are generally permanent, right? The different assistants you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually.
I kind of want to skip over the next 2 mounts just to go to the 3rd mount, because
Okay.
I did not expect that to be a mount.
Oh yeah.
I know. Okay, let's just say what the other 2 are. So there's a wolf that's black, cool. And there's the Return of the Nightmare Stench that's like the lion version that has the flaming
Main.
like mane. But the real news, this is what's going to break the internet as soon as it comes out. Gwen, do the honors.
Vardvarks! The hide beast Vardvark! Look at that tongue. You can thank the spellwright Damavas for these bug-eating beauties, expanding on Magister Varkanel's work. I hear he first tried to give them feathers, failed, then came up with this gorgeous steed. Sidus Salsa Necrom Stablemaster. The hide
What?
thief. The hide thief. The hide thief. I give up.
High thief.
It's all those V's in Bavardvark.
Vardvark mount.
Okay.
will be
The
available in the
hive of
Crown
a thief.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Who thinks that Spellwright Domavos is named because of Dom? I do.
I mean, this entire Vardvark thing has turned into one giant joke, so let's
That's
go with
what-
yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, didn't you send a Bardvark sticker for Dom with Gina and Jess or
Yeah.
somebody? Yeah, Spellwright Domavos, it's absolutely got to be Dom. And if it's not, somebody was poking at that. I love it. It's so good. Who doesn't want a giant Vardvark to ride around on? Okay, what kind of noise is it going to make when you hit X? It's going to, like, stick out its tongue and be like, I feel like that's going to happen.
It's gonna sound like a noisemaker, or like a squeaky toy.
I was going to say, what if it's
It's
like,
like-
like a little squeak
It's some
toy?
horrendous sound.
It's like a screaming noise. Oh,
Like,
boy.
I would be totally
Pterodactyl
all for
screech.
Oh, my
a
God.
Vardvark mount over a Gwar.
Oh, I'm so excited. I feel like it's going to be a huge seller in the store. I feel like it's the next best thing for everyone.
2-legged mounts just go faster. It's a known fact.
Yeah, they just look funny. I love them. Speaking of looking funny when running, we have another Centrot in the store. Skipped
Ugh.
leg day, only did arms.
Be nice to Centrots. They are
They're-
buff, wonderful warriors.
They are. They're so cute, but I also just think they look funny when they run.
Yeah,
In-game.
They have a bit of a funny
You
run.
should not. Okay, did you read that? You should not be insulting the Sench, the Queen's Class Sentrat, a scholar studying the Monmiel, the Blue Star, as well as Whispering Claw Warrior. This Sentrat serves Cream Kamara with both brain and brawn. He volunteered to travel with you, lending speed and steady companionship. If he volunteered
That's
to travel
fun.
with you, why do you have to buy him out of the Crown Store?
Yeah, you gotta buy him on the Crown Store. At the end of the month. He's basically an August Crown Store thing.
Yeah, July 31st.
You get your emotes again, Soul Gem Parchment Clippers. Those are fun. Those
That's
always
back.
return from time to time. And then we have Rich's dog. I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's Rich's dog, but I always feel like a lot of the dogs remind me of Rich's dogs. This one, for some reason.
It's only because it's a Great Dane.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's because it's a Great Dane. It reminds me of his dogs. Then we have a scary snake. A really creepy Firestalker cub that is shooting flames out of its eyes and has horns because it's terrifying.
It's
Um,
cute. It just
it-
needs pets.
It is cute.
We have had that nightmare cub without the horns before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
they just make another
Yep.
one with horns.
But it's a
I'm gonna
night.
hate
It's
this.
it's a nightmare Sench cub. The other one, so it's not a Firestalker. It doesn't have fire in the same places. You're gonna hate the Hajimoda? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I love little Hajimotos. They're adorable. No, I hate the next thing.
The minstrel
Oh yeah.
personality.
Oh yeah.
You
So
don't
you're
want
saying I
to.
need to get that so that whenever we're between activities in a dungeon, I can play my
go.
instruments.
Or
Like,
during
I
all
love
through the
Maddie. Don't get me
podcast.
wrong. Maddie Gon is amazing. But that
that's a-
trumpet emote, oh my gosh.
my God.
That has been the bane of my existence for the past, few weeks.
And this isn't even the emotes. This is the personality. So this
I
just means
know.
that you can stand around and look like a bard all the time.
Ugh.
Silly.
Okay, I don't mind that people that these keep coming back into the game and there's more and more and more of them, but please, if anyone's listening, please let all the instruments sync and play the
Oh,
same song. That's
That
all
would
I
be
ask.
amazing.
Is that too much? Can we just have a button that you can click so you can sync up with whoever else is playing stuff nearby you?
I think
That
that's
would
a,
be.
that's a thing I believe in Final Fantasy 14.
It is, and now in New World as well.
Is it? Okay. I
I
never
don't
heard
know
of that.
either of those. So I
In
didn't know
New
that.
World, there's a whole mini game for instruments that they introduced during an event, and you can play instruments together, and you can tip people as well. So the more accurate you play, the better the song sounds. If you're playing it poorly, it will sound terrible. And then
Do you
people
have
can
to
leave you a
actually
tip.
actively play it?
Yes, it's
Okay.
literally
It's like Guitar Hero.
like Guitar Hero. So you have to play it in game, follow the
Nice.
stuff, and then if you do well, people can leave you a tip, which is really fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's interesting. I did terribly at it because New World is the controller thing that I have is like a Steam edition, so it didn't show the buttons, and then I was like, I don't know what these coordinate to. So I was trying to use it, and then I tried to use the keyboard, and it was even worse, so I just gave up. I never did that content. And that was a while ago, so I haven't really logged in since. But, yeah. That would be cool to get an ESO.
Cool. That's all for the Crown Store, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it.
I know
made it
Crown.
through.
I know Crown Store is not everybody's bag of chips, but a lot of people do like it. So I think it's always good to touch on it.
It's
I
just
just like looking at the shinies. Everyone loves window shopping.
Me too.
It's
Even if I don't
Never
buy it.
actually get it, but yeah, everyone loves window shopping.
I think it's one of those things that would be. It's good for people to actually be able to see it. Um, it's hard to explain some of these things in an audio form for anybody that's not watching. Which I mean, we don't have it up on the screen anyway.
Oh, for sure.
But but we do our best to kind of tell you the stuff we think is cool, and I'll link it in the show notes for the podcast also, so you can actually go and look at it. By the time if I get this up on our normal time, it'll be the 5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
So between the 4th and the 5th, I don't remember all the dates on those, but there were. I don't think there was anything that was going to be leaving between now and then, right? Most everything hasn't come
Nope.
yet. So.
Yep.
So
Oh,
you'll
except
have
for the Belfoy painting, that's already there. But
right.
you have
Yeah.
until August 3rd, not July 3rd. I was wrong. Thankfully.
Okay. So you've got time to go check out all the stuff in the showcase there, and I'll get that up towards the middle of the week, and you can check it out. So that's all we have in the news section. I guess there wasn't a whole lot of newsy news type things this week.
Yeah, it was a pretty light week on news.
But we do have one more thing before we finish up, and it is Gwen. Is this your thing?
Operation End Murder
There we
Hobos.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
I thought this
Operation
was.
End Murder Hobos. Thankfully, awesomely enough, Sasquatch has been with us, and he has been an Arcanist. So last week, we diverted from what I was normally gonna turn into a cute little spiel, and we got to hear about how he would react to his first moves as an Arcanist, and then how all of us reacted to the ideas of how we would roleplay out our original moves as new characters. But now, sticking with the same theme of we have new characters, so many Arcanists running around, but here's the thing, let's talk about that. We have all these new characters running around, new classes, new places, and we all know the game has kind of moved away from a lot of the base game stuff, a lot of the base game zones, but you still have to choose an alliance. Let's say I started over in Blackwood, right? Let's say I started in Blackwood. Because they got called back from studying off doing their silly Arcanist things to help out their friend Miri, who needed a hand with some stuff going on. So they ended up going to Blackwood. So joining everyone on Nern, they started over in Blackwood. Now Blackwood, as we know, is not currently sided with any specific area in the Alliance War. It's not part of the Pact, it's not part of the Dominion, it's not part of the Covenant, obviously, for obvious geographical reasons. It is Blackwood. Blackwood is a DLC zone for out-of-gameness, and it would not fall in any of your main Alliance areas. So, let's say you are creating your character, or you hit level 10, and your character is adventuring in Blackwood. You can now go help out in the Alliance War. You're seeing all of these. You get the letter saying, "Hey, we noticed you're doing pretty cool. Would you like to join the Alliance War?" What alliance is approaching you? Based on what area you're in. Let's say you're over in Morrowind. Chances are you might be approached by the Pact. If you're over in Blackwood, you could go either way. You could be approached by the Pact, you could be approached by the Dominion. If you're in High Isle, are you going to be... we have the Three Banners War going on, the peace talks, so you have people from all factions there. Who notices you? Who sent you that letter? Now this is a way to explain why you are choosing your alliance. Because we don't always touch base game anymore. New players have that option to never even touch the base game right now, with all of the new DLCs and companions and all the bright shinies, getting your antiquities and stuff. You can completely avoid the base game. But no matter what, you're going to become level 10. You're going to get your letter to go into Cyrodiil. You do have to choose an alliance upon character creation. How are you going to justify your alliance? Well, in our adventures of Nim, Crux, and Miri, of course, because, companions as they are, can't go into Cyrodiil. Your companion doesn't want to join you in Cyrodiil. So I decided to write off Miri. It's not her war. There's no prominent Daedric ruins there. There's no reason for her to go there. So Nim's on their own. Nim, however, being the angsty arcanist as they are, who is already pushed away from following the family path and everything, has decided they're gonna join the Dominion. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be a little more angsty about it. They don't wanna help the Pact. They wanna stay as far away from the other Dark Elves and stuff as possible. They're gonna join the Dominion. They're gonna help them out. So that's how I personally have decided to explain why my Dark Elf character decided to join the Dominion. But that's the question for this week, is think about why you joined your alliance, based on where you started, who your character is, what is your reason for justifying what alliance you're in, and why is it Dominion? There we go.
I like how you threw that part at the end there. Why is it Dominion?
You assume much.
This is a little bit of spoilers for something that I've been working on.
Okay.
Because it's going to be on my show tomorrow. But my Arcanist actually could probably not tell you why she was Dominion. She doesn't know. Reason being, she doesn't remember much before her tome. She gets flashes of it here and there, but she essentially has quite a bit of fogginess or loss when it comes to that. Now, the way I'm justifying some of that is that those that find themselves in Apocrypha and find themselves leaning into a lot of secrets or reading a lot of things that they shouldn't always necessarily be reading, eventually turn into the Hushed. One of the first things that happens with the Hushed is they lose track of who they previously were. So, my character is not necessarily going to become part of the Hushed, but she is and has been in Apocrypha with the ciphers long enough that she doesn't remember everything. So she she would know that she's in the Aldmeri Dominion, right? But she probably doesn't necessarily remember when she made that choice or how that choice was made for her. At least not at this time.
Oh, I appreciate how you actually thought of all of that with your character.
Oh, there's more. But yes, I've been doing a lot of research and kind of diving into some of the new stuff that's come with Apocrypha and with Necrom, mostly for some of the other things that I've been working on. But yeah, I originally jokingly started off saying, like, my girl just doesn't remember where she came from because I didn't want to make it too complex. And then that kind of worked in my favor.
Someone's working on her character stories. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thanks. Anyone else?
Yeah, anyone else want to cover why their characters are a part of what alliance they are a part of?
Well, now I'm just thinking if I make my Arcanist with the extra life theme, I have to first go to oh gosh, is it Grahtwood? Where you have that quest where you can go and like get the stuff to help the kids. So
Oh,
That's
that's
from New
very
Life.
yeah, the
New
Winter's New Life, yeah.
yeah.
The Winter Sojourn, is that right?
oh, is that just a New Life thing? Okay.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
thought that was like just that temple, like a regular thing you could do at that temple. Yeah, you're right.
The
It is. That is.
temple is a regular thing, but
Okay.
War Orphan Sojourn. That's what the name of the quest
Yeah.
is called. It took me a minute.
Yeah.
I had to get it out of the back of my brain.
When I first got this game, I did not have the Any Race, Any Alliance pack. So my alliance choice was largely because of the races available. I wanted to be a Wood Elf on my first character, so I had to go Aldmeri. Um, my first character was a Wood Elf Dragon Knight because I was thinking Skyrim, and this game is not that at all, so it didn't do what I was wanting to do. I didn't know what I was doing back then. And I think I've said before, that character is now a Nord, and quite different looking, obviously. Since then, I generally just largely choose Aldmeri because I like the setting. I think the areas in Aldmeri Dominion are pretty. I prefer jungles and forests and colorful places over deserts and snow-covered locations. So that's been a big factor in choosing. But now I do have characters in every race or every alliance, so that I have the flexibility there. But that's about as deep as my alliance choices have gone. What about you, Sasquatch?
Well, just thinking about it since you asked the question, but for my Arcanist being an Argonian, you just see him being in Shadowfen as somewhat of a scholar and an outcast, but just staying down there somewhat trapped in his location, just as not having the means to travel, and then the forming of the alliances, joined the Ebonheart Pact because mostly out of convenience, because it was made it easier to access travel north to the other areas and to research and study, and provided those opportunities. And being, as the Argonians joined the Ebonheart Pact, it just seemed like an easy, natural thing to do. Not so much as this is who I want to fight for, but this is convenient for me to get what I want.
I like it.
The question was, why did you join the Dominion? But
I don't remember.
I
really don't remember.
I do like it. that does make sense.
Well, and
I knew
tagging
you were
on
going
to
to answer packed when you said, "Oh," earlier. The question was, why did you join the Dominion?
well, and tagging on to what Never said earlier, I was laughing because when he's like, "Yeah, I guess when I make one for Extra Life," and I was thinking to myself, if you make it for Extra Life, it has to be Daggerfall Covenant because Victoria's color was blue. So, like, I only feel that it would be appropriate that if you're making something for Extra Life, it has to be DC. But you don't have to follow those rules. I was just I was like thinking about it because this year at Extra Life, when we did Extra Life United, they gave all of us blue lollipops and made us all get our tongues bright blue for the picture. And then we took a picture with everybody sticking their tongue out.
Nice.
So, it was a good time.
That's cool. I'll keep that in mind. Daggerfall is which ones again? That is
Emmerich.
yeah.
Those would be the ones on the left.
Breton or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redguard.
And see, those races are the, with the exception of Breton because of the half-elf thing. Like, I don't have a single orc. I did have a Redguard Nightblade. I think I transmuted to a Khajiit. Or deleted and started over. I don't know.
My orc was my first character, but she was originally Ebonheart Pact. So, yeah.
I don't do a lot of human races, just because, I play one of those in real life. So I tend to play the Khajiits and the elves, and
Wait. You're a human?
I play one in real life.
That's the best RP I have ever seen.
I know.
I mean, really convincing. You've got me completely sucked in. I had no idea.
Yeah. I even have people convinced that, like, I'm a husband and a dad too. So, I role play it so well. I have a good supporting cast. The lady that says she's my wife's been playing that part well for many years. Where are we going with this?
I don't
You
know.
guys believe that without my LP, I still have
know.
LP Daggro?
I don't know. I don't
Anyway.
know. I just decided to poke at you for fun, just cause.
Yeah.
I almost yelled at Jinx, and Jinx isn't even here. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
I think that's it. We covered it all.
that's
Cool.
a sign that we're done.
with a few minutes to spare, so those of us that need to be off to bed can be off to bed.
Indeed.
But yes,
Word.
during this White Strix Mayhem, why are you a part of your alliance? Why is your character fighting for them? Tell me why. I want to
cool.
know. There we go.
And if you
That's
wanna-
the point of all that nonsense.
And if you want to tell us why, you can do so by reaching out to us at Twitter, at A Snugpod Cast, or I'm sorry, at Snugpod Cast, no there at the beginning. You can email us, snugpodcast@gmail.com, and in a couple of years I'll get back to you. And you can also join our Discord. You can go to discord.gg/loreseekerseso. And that will take you to the Discord, and there's an application process. But you can come hang out with us there. If you're already in the Discord, you can hit us up and share your stories with us there. And Sasquatch, how else can they find us if they're interested in listening and or watching?
Well, I'm usually hiding in the woods. Oh.
Best outro ever. We did just get that emote last week, right? Bless.
That's the
This is where I wish I had a stream deck, because I would absolutely have queued up Lost in the Woods and just pressed the button and just let her roll.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Twitch.tv/snugpodcast or on YouTube, search Snugpodcast. Did we get our custom URL? Question mark. Exclamation point.
I haven't checked on that again. I need to.
Okay.
I feel like at one point I thought we did, but it didn't work, so I don't know.
I'm Ron Burgundy, Sasquatch.
Yes.
Reading exactly what's on the teleprompter. I love it. Amazing. Amazing.
And what if
in his defense, he hasn't been here in a while. He's been lost in the woods.
It's true. It's true.
now if they are watching and would like to just check us out in audio format, Gwen, is there a way for them to do that?
find us on your podcatcher of choice, except for YouTube Music. We're apparently not on there yet. We'll work on that.
Hmm.
Huh?
Good to know.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew they added podcast. Hmm. I'll have to look at that. I assumed that because we were on YouTube, it maybe would just find its way over there, but
Nope, and we're not the only ones having that issue. But yep.
I haven't tried. I need to look, man. I don't know if there's like an option to check for making it go over to podcasts like that. I'm not sure. Although I wouldn't want the video format to do that because anyway, because it's not edited. So yeah, I'll have to look at that. Not even thought about it. All right. Well, what about our guild announcements? Crazy? Got a couple of those before we go?
Yeah, real quick, you can always join us on Monday evenings for Mondays with Moki. Typically it is fishing or Cyrodiil or a flex event, and we do whatever everybody wants. So yeah, join Moki on Mondays. Usually it starts at 8 p.m. You can find the calendar sign up in the PSNA event calendar sign up channel in our Discord.
Oh my gosh, last Monday we did so much stuff. We did a, what are they called? The new dungeons where you have to kill the
Bastion
hero.
Nimic.
We did a Bastion Nimic. We did everyone except for me because I was busy at the time got Sharp, and I have Sharp now. By the way, he's awesome. He's amazing. I love Sharp. He is one sharp dude. Anyway, and we did so much fishing. It was ridiculous. We did public dungeon, and we got lost in the public dungeon because that is one library. Let me tell you, you do not want to get lost in. I don't even know what it was called, but it was a library you do not want to get lost in, let me tell you. So anyway, yes, join Moki on Mondays for crazy things.
The
it was
Bastion
absolutely ridiculous.
Bastion Nimic things, so what you call them?
Yep.
Those aren't the endless dungeons, are they?
No.
No.
Okay. Those come later.
Correct.
Okay.
That's Q4.
Okay.
And those are 2 players.
Right.
Yes.
Not 4.
These are 4 players.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of dungeons, you can also join Treacherous Tuesday. That's where we do dungeon runs for lore, achievements, whatever you'd like as a group. The sign up that's in Discord is basically just to express interest, but you would be responsible for forming your own group from said sign up at whatever time you'd like. But go ahead and join us. That's where we all got started and became friends, so it was a good time.
And started a show, and here we are.
Yeah, that's right. We also have Fearless Friday with our Thuria Dragoon. This is where we run the Undaunted Dailies as well as the Delve. And it's a fun time, so definitely get in on that too. I think I have the sign-up set now to recur every 7 days. So I'm crossing my fingers and hope we are
I think are Undaunted.
So hopefully they all post this week. If they don't, I'll go back through and kind of manually force them to post. But yeah, fingers crossed. Yes, so much enthusiasm, Peanut. That's right. That's right. So yeah, that's it. That is our guild announcements. They're pretty much the same ones we always have, but it's always fun to remind everybody of them. So
Absolutely. All right. Well, we are done for the week, and thanks for hanging out or listening to us after the fact, whichever you may be doing. And Crazy, Gwen, Sasquatch, it was fun. Look forward to doing it again soon. And until next week, everyone be safe, take care of yourself, take care of others, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
sleep well, Tamriel.